Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Psychic medium Debbie Romero here, and I have a special guest today, David from Sweden.
Hey!
Welcome. I'm so honored and privileged to have you. We are going to talk energy. Energy is everything, and what better way to do it together for community, for spirit. We got questions from the community, and of course, I have a little bit of questions for you. So before we step into those, don't go nowhere, y'all. We're going to jump into it right now. David, introduce yourself.
All right. Okay, so my name is David. I'm from Sweden. I'm 36. I live near Gothenburg. I'm a healer and a psychic medium. Usually like healer first and foremost, but I do all of it. If I were to talk about something else into the spiritual aspect of myself first, is that I'm a photographer and videographer. I love capturing the moment, of course, but hasn't been doing it as often these days because of spirituality. It has completely taken over my entire life, because when I reconnected again, I mean, all the things that I started to see and all the things that I started to learn. I mean, like, I learn new things each and every day, and it's very fascinating. It piques my interest, and I keep searching for new answers and deeper understanding all the time. But if I were to talk about something else as well, instead of the spirituality, instead of spirituality, is also that I'm a huge animal lover. I truly adore all animals, though dogs hold a very special place in my heart.
Oh, I love that. Very sweet. And I could tell the passion you have, not just for animals, but for spirit and for the journey.
Definitely.
As you said, you were able to dive deep into that. And when you dove deep into those energies, what defines energy for you? What's your perspective on energy?
Oh, I mean, energy is everything. Everything. I mean, this mug is energy. I mean, it goes so deep, but the information we got to begin with is just like the energy is. So I need to eat so I can do my daily life, right? This is what normal people think about energy. But when it comes to energy, it's everything. It's communication. It's so much more than what we can see. Like, if I were to go into a room, so to say, I can feel energy from each and every individual in there, their emotion, what they're going through, everything. So I mean, like, it's so much more than what we can see. It's so much more than what we can feel. It goes so much broader, so to say.
Yeah. It's just like a wave of a Wi-Fi, kind of like the frequency and vibration, how it just shifts. I love how
Exactly.
you said that. It's like I literally have a vision of you just going into a pub or to a club, and it's like a techno dance is going, and you're in the middle, like, I see you, I feel you, I hear
Exactly.
you. Is that how you be rolling?
If I were to go out, probably, yeah. I
Oh
haven't
my
done that in
God.
ages, though.
You have it. Oh yeah, me neither. I have done a little here and there, but nothing from an old pub, with good old techno going. Something about techno
Definitely.
just gets the soul going. And I think
Oh,
music just
completely.
plays a huge role in that energy, right?
It does, yeah. It's like everything. It's the easiest way can change how we're feeling is through music. It changes so quickly when we listen to something that we are either passionate about or something that we truly love. It's a tool that I use daily. It's a tool that I use also in my lives as well to like change the frequency in there. It
Yeah.
helps a lot. So
I love
definitely.
that you say change the energy. So there's beauty in transformation and the alchemy of changing the energy from one form to another, like a little wizard, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, and so and when you step into that realm and you're like, "Ooh, let me change this," and you're vibing with that, like what inspires you to just it's almost like the Matrix. Like what inspires you to move the frequency? What flows to you when you're in that state as a healer?
Oh, it's just, I mean, like I have my tools that I work with. It's not that I when I as a healer go in and help someone to change their frequency or their vibration. It's just that I just focus on what is not aligned with them anymore. Like because I can already feel each and every day we grow as a person and we grow as an individual. We hold on to stuff that is not aligned with your frequency anymore. So what I do
Mm.
is I just go straight into someone's energy and I feel if it's aligned or not, and I change the frequency within that space. So the old energy or stagnant energy that's not supposed to be there anymore, it needs to leave. It needs to go out somewhere else because you're raising your frequency constantly. So that's more how I function when I go into the healing aspect.
What does that feel like to you when you're in someone's aura or energy field and it
Mm.
feels that it's no longer aligned?
Well, I mean, like I can usually how I work is I scan someone's energy body from the top and I go to the bottom, and I just scan with my hand and I feel if it stops somewhere. All right, so it stops around my shoulders. Where is it located? Is it left shoulder, right shoulder? And I usually indicates I feel it within my own body where it is. So I then can bring that energy up in front of me and start doing the work.
And when you say doing the work, what does that mean for you?
That means, I mean,
How would you
I,
describe
I
that to someone? Yeah.
that's quite difficult to describe actually, to be honest, because
Yeah.
the thing is this, a lot of people use Reiki, all right? I'm not
Okay.
Reiki tuned. I use dragon energy. Is how I function.
Ooh,
It's a
I
little bit
am. I
yeah.
love the
So
dragon. I'm the year of the dragon, by the way. So
oh, you
I
are?
love me some dragons. Yes, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Good. So what I do here is I use dragon energy, and also I use that with combined with fire to burn off things. But also when I go in there, I just go with high energy and spot focus where it's not where it's supposed to be, where we need to change the frequency. So you see it, and I just focus on that spot, and then we're changing the frequency within it, and I can feel it's the things that's not supposed to be there. It dissipates and then starts to leave. So it goes somewhere. It can come through like a yawn or a sneeze or something similar to that.
I'm glad you said that because oftentimes when we're releasing or we're changing the energy, we're releasing through our eyes, our ears, our mouth, our nose. Like we are truly releasing energy and residuals constantly from thought to thought, you know? So I'm so
Yeah,
glad you said that because some people, like, why do I not feel good? What is happening to me? And so it's all the release and toxins and changes within from one form to another. So I'm
exactly.
so grateful that you said that. Now, I have a couple questions from the audience. We had community, we hit up the community in advance. And so they came out with some really cool questions. I know you do past life regression, so I know that that was one area that is your specialty as well. And someone asked, can someone find out how many lifetime one has had in a past life regression?
It can be quite difficult to get the exact number, to be honest. Like,
Right?
say, for instance, like this: if you have had 1,000 lifetimes before, like it can be so many to go through in just one session to just go and just sort them out. But you can probably ask your team about like a figure or how many ish, and they will probably give that to you. But yeah, there is a possibility, but it can be quite difficult depending on how many lives you've had.
I laugh and I giggle because why do they start? This is my question. For the very first time I had a friend, she was going in and she was learning past life and I was the guinea pig. Go ahead, practice on me, go for it, let's do it. Yeah, I'm down. And all I saw was look at your feet. And I was like, which one? They just went So my book was so big. She's like, I've never seen this before. She's like, your feet. It's like, just pick one. I'm like, I can't. They're just going. So I had that experience.
Yeah.
So why did they go to the feet? Why do we start at the feet? Like, pick your feet. Look at your feet.
I have
What do
no
they look
clue.
like? Have you ever heard
Yeah,
someone take you through that journey?
it's just like I usually don't do that, but I've seen that myself. Like I usually see my feet first and then I go up. It's just like a perspective that you go into an old life, you go into a past body of yours, and it usually shifts
Okay.
up, like because you're waking up. Makes sense, right?
Right. It's like,
Okay.
I want to say, started from the bottom, now we're here.
Love it.
Here it is funny. So they said when you're in this form, when we're going in and we're tapping in, can one find what their life purpose is?
Well, definitely. Well, absolutely. Because the thing is, usually when it comes to a past life regression, and we go back into it's 1, 2, or 3 lives you've been preparing for this life, or you are preparing now for another life.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, we can receive the information of the lives that matters to this life, what you're being prepared for your soul purpose currently. So you can absolutely get that information from past life regression. Yes.
I love that. And I find a lot of people ask that. What is my purpose? What is my
Yeah,
soul
because
purpose?
yeah, but I mean, like everyone wants to know why they are here, right? It's a
Right.
huge thing. So I do get it. Like
I do
I
get it.
was that person myself. Like when
Were
I
you?
started my journey, I was like, yeah, I want to know my soul purpose. I just want to go, go, go. What is it? Like I was
Right.
that person myself. But yeah,
Right. I think we do go down that rabbit hole, and I
we
guess
do.
when you kind of, I want to say, integrate all the work and you're in that space, you're like, I'm in my purpose. And sometimes it's
Definitely.
like you don't even know what your purpose is, but you're in the flow, and it's just kind of be like
Yeah,
you're just you. And I love the beauty of the unfoldment of being in the present in the moment of now. That is, such a huge bonus when you're in the flow. Absolutely.
definitely.
Um, they came with some pretty intense questions for you, David. Here's
Love it.
another one. Is there any negative side effects, shadows that can come out of after doing a past life regression?
Well, not really. It kind of like depends on where you travel for the information. There is a place called the Akashic Records that I would recommend each and everyone to go to if they want to learn more things about their past life. Because the thing is, the Akashic Records is a library where you have all the information from your soul, what it's gone through since it's left the source. Everything is stored there. So if you want to learn more things about your past, this is a good place to go to. And I mean, it's just a memory. It's something you go back to. It's nothing that's going to come with you when we tap into something. But I also like if it were to be something from a past life that is like a shadow, or it's like something like attached to that sort of thing to you, it's probably already here. Like it already followed you. If that were the case, it's not to frighten anyone at all, but it's how it functions or works. So if we were to go back now to have a look at my past life, nothing's true is going to happen. It's just a memory.
Yeah. And I love that you say it's just a memory. So it's an imprint, it's an experience.
Yeah.
And I find that oftentimes when we're doing that type of work in past life regression, we're changing the story. And do you have your
Yeah.
clients change the story, or you just go in and clear, release, and don't say anything? How do you hold space for that type of work?
No, it's more like I give my clients the information that is needed, what they need to know. It's the things are not aligned anymore and stuff like that. I mean, I don't have to go into depths of that itself, but for the things that truly holds value, it's yeah, of course I'm going to give that to them. But yeah,
Here's
no,
here's my question. What
sure.
have you witnessed in those that have worked with you after a past life regression or energy work?
You mean regarding what happens to them or happens to
Yeah,
the energy
what do
around
you
them, or?
notice? What do you have you noticed in their progression in their journey after working with you?
So, for one of my clients that I work with, she got more information why she's drawn to stuff that she's drawn to. She in one life was a news article printer, a magazine printer in London, way back. But she was also very tapped in as a monk in another past life, where they were writing what is it called? I completely forgot the word, but holy manuscripts and stuff like that. So
Okay.
with these two lives combined, she understood now why she was drawn to writing specific books in this life. So I saw that aha moment within her, and her passion like reignited in a way, and she started to invest a lot more time and energy into her work after that past life regression.
I know for myself, I've had the honor to join your TikTok lives and got to watch you flow and go in your magic space. And I had just recovered from a little minor procedure, which you did not know because you don't know me. And
Yeah.
so you're like, I was feeling this, and it's on the ear, and I was like, yup, keep going. Like, what else you got? And I have the ability to see my own aura, my chakra system, and so when you're in there, I'm like, yep, and you alleviated the discomfort by clearing the energy. So I want to validate as someone who sat in your work and who sat as you're giving through the collective, it is being received. So I can
Yeah.
validate on a physical level the discomfort that I was having was changing its form. And it was like literally, oops, spirit is calling. My bad.
Oh.
Okay. So literally what I was feeling was when one chakra is out of alignment, because you spoke of the out of like there's something that's no longer there,
Mm.
it usually what happens for me, I can see that the energy's pulled, and when the energy's pulled and it's not in alignment, so the energies are being pulled by others or pulled into
Yeah.
different storylines or projects, and so when you're moving it, then everything comes back to alignment. And so when you were
Exactly.
doing that, it was almost like my throat chakra was almost in my third eye. So you know how they have those Barbies and they're like meditating, and she's like, "I'm working on my third eye today," and it's all crooked. I was
I
like,
love
"Dude,
it. I'm gonna
no,
sort it out.
like, wait a minute, there's something wrong here. I don't like this." And I love that you're like, "Wait a minute, hold up." So you're like
Yeah,
really,
exactly. As soon as I feel like something's off, I have to fix it. Like, let's fix it for you.
oh my God, it's so cute. And so I know that just embodying the energies move naturally. And so
Yeah.
let's tap in really quickly here as a medium, because you're also a
Yeah.
medium. So not only do you do
Mhm.
energy work and you're this healer, you can go in psychically, you go into the Akashic records.
Yep.
Tell me what you've experienced with energy when it comes to mediumship.
Oof. I've experienced a lot when it comes to energy. I mean, if we're going to talk about like start to begin with in my childhood, I've seen a lot physically. I've seen energy. I've witnessed them. I've heard them. I've seen things move. I feel them when it's not around. I hear stuff that no one else hears. It's a lot. So it's not more a focus of one Claire for me. It's focus on all of them at the same time. It's quite intense when I go into stuff like that. But it also depends on what kind of soul that I'm tapped into when I do the work as well. Because not all souls communicate the same. Like you know that as well. Some talk through emotions, some come through with smell, or some come forward with visions, so to say. So it very much depends on the soul as well.
I'm really glad to hear how you broke that down, because oftentimes you spoke right now of the emotions. And I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes because they passed over, they feel that there's no energy of emotions. And we absolutely bring forward the tears, the heartache, the sadness, the laughter,
Yeah.
the joy, all the emotions. And
All
so,
of it.
yes, visions through dreams and how they come to you. And God bless your spirit first and foremost, because you're like, I have all my clairs fired up, and I'm locked and loaded and ready to go. Like, who
Yeah.
wants to talk to David? Right? Who wants
I'm
to talk
ready.
to? I'm ready. And so as I say that, I had a client that another question from the community. She
Ooh.
asked, I know they're just fired up over here talking to you, and the sense that I get, well, this was a very good question because I never thought about it, right? Does spirit get impacted or do they lose energy when they connect to you?
Not really. I mean, they are a source of energy, of course. So are you and I as well, sitting here, but we just have a body instead. But if we were to compare ourselves right now to a soul that's passed over, is that they are with source. They are connected now to source, so they're not going to deplete themselves in the way that we are doing here. Like we are burning off a lot of energy, also using our bodies. They do not have a body anymore, right?
Right.
So I don't. What I've heard so far now, when I channel it, now when I go into it and sense it, no, they won't deplete themselves. If we were to look at it like this instead, if we were to work with an ascended master or something regarding that aspect, right? They're not depleting their energy, but they need to lower their frequency to come down to earth to talk to us, right?
Thank you.
So that in a way hurts an ascended master a little bit because they need to lower their frequency a lot. They need to change their frequency to come down here to work with us, but they're not depleting themselves. So deplete? No, absolutely not.
I think that's a great example of how one can go straight to a spirit guide and use the guides or the ascended masters, angels, whatever their belief system is, dragons,
Yeah.
and have them assist in the work so they're not using their own energy as a human individual. Um, as that question came to mind, I was nudged a little inspired to ask, do we bother spirit when we think of them or we want to communicate with them? Are we disturbing their peace? A lot of people ask that. Am I
Ooh,
bothering them?
that's
Do I let them
that's a good
rest?
question.
I
Yeah, of
know.
course
Spirit's
not.
cool, right?
Yeah, they are. No, of course you do not bother them. They of course want to talk and communicate with you. They communicate with you daily, but it's just like a lot of people are living life. They miss the signs from the past loved ones. There's communication all the time with them. So no, we do not bother them with thoughts. I think they very much appreciate when we think about them, right? Just flip the manuscript here. Let's say I'm a spirit now. I do not have a body anymore, and all of a sudden someone thinks of me. Of course, I would love that. Like, and I want to communicate with them, right? They're thinking of me. So, no, absolutely not. I don't think we're bothering anyone.
Right. I think there's a lot of beauty in that as well. Especially, it's not only in spirit world, but as living beings, we have that ability to have that thought to thought connection. Like, whoa,
Yeah,
I was thinking of you right now, and like, oh my God, I was feeling you, and I think
yeah,
that's and you said it. When you're in a place, you can have the emotions of the living. You felt every through your clairs, what they were going through, what's not in alignment, and I think as you said, if we miss it, we can miss those little things if we're not careful and mindful and present. So we can truly
exactly,
miss the little nudges or the little golden nuggets from spirit. And not just spirit, but the living. Have the
exactly.
mindfulness of what does that person what love are they giving you? How are they inspiring you? How are they holding space for you as an individual? And so there's so much kindness that can come from one being if you just pay attention.
Yeah, absolutely,
and
completely
and
agree.
that's hard because we're such in this fast mode, and then it's like, wait a minute,
Yeah, exactly.
that was so cool. Go back, rewind, you know.
I mean, like you just when we travel from work, so to say, and back home again, there are signs everywhere. But are we picking all of them up, right? No, we are in this autopilot mode, just driving home, right? So I mean, like there's communication everywhere.
Yeah. The drive for me, and I know a lot of people have this experience, we can go into that channeled state very quickly. So I
Yeah,
have to be very mindful with me when I'm driving because I could pick up all kinds of stuff because I'm too aware.
same here, same here.
I want to see that. I want to feel that. Wait a minute. Okay, David. So for
Yes.
someone who's new and they want to
Okay.
start the journey and are not Reiki trained and they want to
Right.
start to explore energy, what
Right.
advice would you give them?
Go slow. first and
Yeah.
foremost. Go slow, because energy hits it comes in quite quickly, and we need to pace it when we start to channel energy. But it's also, this is in any work when it comes to spirituality, right? Because we are multi-dimensional beings in having a human experience, right? We are placed here on earth to still have a foot here on earth, so that very much needs to happen. We need to have balance for this to work properly. And this is also coming down to, like, you can have balance in many ways. Usually there are crystals to keep you grounded while we're doing work with spirit, when we're doing work with energy. Like, we need to have that proper balance so we can have the proper pacing of energy and when we're working with it. So you just truly go slow with the energy, and do not have too much of an expectation of how it works. Just go slow with the learning process, because you are going to get there. You are going to be able to do it. Everyone can do what we're doing here currently. So
Great advice.
that's more of my recommendation.
Now, for someone who's already dabbled and started to explore and tapping into the psychic awareness, and they're playing with their clairs or into mediumship for intermediate and advanced, what suggestions and recommendations would you give one to continue to expand their energies?
The best thing here is, what I would recommend is just continuously practice awareness, like expand your awareness so we can have more stillness within you, so you can start receiving more information coming forward. Or if we were to use energy to heal, there are so many more tools than what we think we have. Like, I have dragon energy, but I also have light energy. I have crystal energy that I can work, and also rainbow energy. I've had more tools than just one to use when it comes to it. So it's more like, try your ways. Like, do not just focus on one clair. You have more. Like, expand a little bit than just focusing on one. So if we are more in the high end and we are very used to like use one specific clair, we go in and we always see visions. Try to go into a place with another focus or mindset. Today I'm going to try to use another clair. Like, today I'm going to try to hear as much as possible, or something regarding that, to like expand yourself. Because we very much happen to go into routine, right? How we function, because I'm good with my visions and how I see stuff. But to push yourself outside your comfort zone is where growth exists. So that's my recommendation, if you are a little bit more high end or have done this a little bit more, to just try to expand and try to go outside your comfort zone to expand yourself.
Beautiful job. I love that. Wow, the time has passed so quickly, David. It is truly an honor and a privilege in having you here as a guest. What is it that you're doing now, and are you offering any classes, workshops? Like, what are you offering at the moment?
Right now, it's I don't have anything currently prepared, but it's about to change a little bit into the future. It's I'm currently working on it. But if I were to like promote something, it would be something like this, and it's more about me and how I function. And my sole purpose is to help as many people as possible how to heal and step into the best version of themselves through authenticity. I'm here to guide you in changing your life for the better and releasing what holds you back, teaching you how to transmute the energy for your growth, elevation, and ascension. I will help you deepen your relationship with energy and showing you how to use it to transform everything. I'm also here to support you stepping into your own soul purpose, guiding you in every step of the way and revealing your connection to the universe and how it works for you. So if this resonates with you, if you feel drawn to it, like, I have my platform on TikTok. So it's Dream of the Endless with an underscore after it. But I should probably post a lot more videos, but my focus is more on the lives, because that's where I connect with all of my people, where I connected with you, Debbie, as well. It's where
Yeah,
I connect with everyone.
yeah.
And
Go ahead. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
sorry. So it's there, but everything that I channel is not fitted for a live reading as well. So this is also where I have my coffee page, and I'm also working on a separate website as well, where I have private sessions like private reading, private healing, but I also have mentorship and psychic coaching, and I also teach tarot. So if it
Ooh.
sounds good to you, this is where you're gonna find me.
I definitely need to learn tarot. I've taken a class with numerology and tarot, and my brain just can't hold on to it. You
Skip
know,
it.
skip it. I took
Skip that.
I sit in so many seminars to learn, and it still hasn't processed with my brain. I just know the fool is on a journey, and he's walking, and he's going.
Yeah. So
He's
do you
like,
want to know how I taught myself?
tell me, David, did you buy the cards with the meaning on it?
No, of course not. So
Because I
I just, you have those too. Well, they are brilliant. I'm gonna say that. But the best thing is to just buy a deck and start using it. Like
yeah,
just use it and what you are drawn in the deck. Because like sure, you can learn all the cards, like the meaning of them, but learning the meaning of the cards holds you back a bit as well. Because we're not, it's an extension of you. We're not going to rely on the cards because it's what have we been talking about today? It's energy, right?
right.
So the cards limit you to the 5 dimension, but the energy goes so much further. It goes beyond the 5D. So what does the energy in the cards tell you, right? That's how I taught myself.
Well, let's pull a card to close it up for the collective, Mr. David, since you have those
All right,
brilliant,
all right.
pretty
I
cards
can
out already. What's the collective
I
need
can
to
do
know
that.
today?
Oh, since we're talking about energy and stuff like that, I had a card just like flip out, and that's a high priestess, and then we have the 8 of Cups underneath that, right? And this
Okay.
tells me now that we are stepping more into our psychic gifts, and we, if you've heard me or been in my life, this has very much been the case in my collective readings as well, and it's very aligned to this now too, right? And then we have the 10 of Pentacles when I split the deck here, and it tells me also this is the card of energy, high energy. A lot people, many individuals are stepping into to their sole purpose, learning about their gifts, learning about energy and how it functions. I mean, like there's a reason we're talking about it today.
Mm,
So what else do
that's
we need to know?
powerful. Powerful stuff. Well, he's digging in deep, y'all. Hold up. We get another
Yeah.
message. Hold
I'm
up.
being told. I'm being told to pull at least a few more cards here, and the
Oh
first
my
card
God,
is
Spirit.
six of Swords, and that's the card of spirit. It's the card of guidance, and then we have the Hierophant, but we also have the Devil coming out here together.
Oh,
But
snap.
underneath that, we had the Ace of Swords. So a lot when we are tapping more into the other side, when we're learning more things about energy and we're learning more things about how we function, we're able to go through our shadow to step into our purpose. That's the Ace of Sword combined with the Devil there. It's through our shadow we step into the light. So yeah, that's
Ooh.
what I got.
That's some powerful stuff, y'all. So, Mr. David, I appreciate your collective message. Thank you all for tuning in. And don't forget to follow David. His information will be in the bio. Click and follow him on TikTok. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. So much love. Take care,
So much
y'all. And
love.
God bless. Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye.